and holding the wrong political opinion, which means not just the wrong one in terms of something that works against our nation, but something that works against people who don't even live in our nation, that are not from our nation, that don't give a about our countrymen and the people in it. Why are we being punished for working in correspondence and in collusion to make our country better? And that's what they mean by the wrong opinion. People who care about men and women being men and women, children not being groomed, this nation having a affordable and stable currency, a president that was actually elected, and a country that looks out for people and doesn't demonize white people, but realizes, thank you for making this nation. And you're welcome, everyone else that has been here. You haven't done much for it in terms of what we would have liked. You've only complained and you've caused more problems.
Today I want to talk to you about this guy, Schaffer, who went on a rant about how non-whites should appreciate white people for all that they've done for this country. Why are white people on the right so afraid of historical criticism? Why do they have to think that everything that they've done is perfect? Elijah, yes, there's a lot of great white people. I'm sure there's a guy out there named Brad or Chip or a girl named Jenny who's done great stuff. Thank you, Brad. But there's also a lot of white people who've done horrible stuff. The same for people that are non-white. There's good people and bad people. But you guys keep trying to frame it as white versus non-white. But let's just be honest. Historically speaking, there's been a lot of bad stuff that white people have done to people of color in this country. This country was built on the backs of slaves from Africa that were non-white. Every time there's been an immigrant community that came to America, they've contributed to America. So immigrants have built this country, dude. What are you talking about when you say all you've done is create problems? Have you been to Silicon Valley recently? I believe a lot of it has been built by immigrants. Have you been to a deli anywhere in New York or gotten an Uber or been to the doctor anywhere? There's a lot of immigrants doing a lot of good things for a lot of white Americans. So don't go saying that immigrants and non-whites should be bowing at the feet of white people going like, thank you, white people. Again, there's good white people, but you are trying to frame it white versus non-white, and that white supremacy is not going to fly, dude. You're doing a dog whistle to white supremacists, so they go, yeah, that's right. We built this country. Non-whites, all they do is complain. That's a load of I mean, you're right. Whites have contributed a lot to this country, like golf, that white person dance, Wonder Bread. I don't know. I'm guessing a white guy invented Wonder Bread. But my point is, dude, immigrants and people that are non-white have also contributed a lot to this country. If it weren't for immigrants, you guys wouldn't have any spice on your food. Think about it. Can you imagine just eating white rice the rest of your life? You should be thanking immigrants for coming to this country. You should be thanking people that are non-white for adding flavor to your food. At least. That's the least you can do. And one final point I'd like to make for Elijah. A lot of immigrants come to this country because of American intervention in their country. If you don't know about it, you can go research it. I was born in Iran. I came to America at a young age. And the reason I came was because America had been involved. In 1953, they overthrew a democratically elected leader because he wanted to nationalize the oil in Iran. And the Americans got together, the CIA got together with the British, and they overthrew this guy, Mossadegh, and because they wanted the oil. So maybe if America stopped intervening in other countries' politics where those people had to get up and flee and come to America, those people wouldn't get up and come and flee to America. For you, white Elijah, to be upset about having somebody who's got a tan in your country. So maybe you should appreciate what immigrants have done for this country. Immigrants contribute in many ways, whether it's with technology, the economy, medicine. Again, next time you go to the doctor, look around. See who your doctors are, all right? I guarantee you there's going to be some doctors with darker skin, whether they're African American or they're Indian American or they're Iranian American or Filipino American. I don't care what they are, but they're all American. So I think we can coexist, and you got to stop it with this. We should appreciate what white people have done and say thank you, white people. They massacred people to take the place in the first place. They massacred the Native Americans. What are you talking about, Elijah? Wake up!